Joy is at once deeply personal and often shared. What makes each of us feel that deep happiness will be utterly connected to, and as complex as, each of our individual personalities. And with that, sometimes real joy is felt most strongly when we see people we care about experiencing it. That deep sense of fulfillment often comes more from helping others towards their joy. And then there is the community experience. It is in the sharing of traditions or artefacts that we come to feel the safe warmth of joy that reaches from our past into our shared paths forward. Joy is at once experiential in the moment, developmental and changing over time, shared and personal. It really is all around us. This brings such opportunity across our schools and within our communities. Joy isn't separate to learning. It is part of making those deep, meaningful connections, whether to deepen relationships or our knowledge base. And both are so entwined and important. It is so easy for someone coming into our schools to anticipate something so dry and cold. That messaging of high expectations and challenging of disadvantage. It can feel flint-edged and hard. But what every visitor unfailing feeds back upon is the warmth, the connection, the deep contentment and safety the children feel. Wordsworth talks about being surprised by joy, and this is how so many of our visitors feel. But it is also testament to what needs to sit within our cultures to ensure we are ready to be surprised by joy, that we are ready to recognise it. The great order of our schools and across our many roles provides the safety and community that facilitates spontaneity and makes it achievable. You can't drop 100 balloons into a chaotic school, but you can build towards it. Similarly, where there is a genuine sense of well-being and being valued, iterated every day in every conversation and interaction, that deep contentment can grow. At the start of the year, I talked about our focus on joy and some of the big, bold statement activities. Our proms, our expeditions, our moments like the collaboration concerts. These are absolutely necessary. They bring moments of joy that bounce us forward and help us meet the highest expectations. They give us memories, experience, and help us nurture bonds. The secure relationships that are fundamental to happy life. In every warmly reinforced expectation on behaviour, in every way we plan every lesson or deliver every project. Our expeditions or big communal events give us happy moments. Our daily interactions reinforce this happiness and sustain it. At Dixons, we want to understand what joy really means, how joy and rigour play together in our work, essential allies, not rivals. They are intertwined, mutually nourishing and motivating. We also need our children to know how joy and rigour play together, how the joy of success feels different from the joy of fun, both nourishing, both necessary. We have so much control over navigating this for our children and for our teams. But it is increasingly apparent that we need to be able to reach outward, into our communities, to ensure this sustains beyond the school gates. Across the education sector, we have been able to recruit only 1/3 of the teachers we need over the past 3 years. Nationally, 1 in 5 children are now persistently absent. Buildings are crumbling. and communities are bereft. Nationally, 3 in 10 children now live in poverty, with all the vulnerabilities and complexities that colour a childhood, where comfort is so distant and safety is just not guaranteed. And this isn't distributed evenly nationally. Dixons schools are navigating this en masse, all alongside the decimation of supportive services across our communities. For many, we are now the most reliable, most trusted service within a community. When families have nowhere left to turn, they turn to us. I will never deny how tough our sector is, how tough our jobs are. But how many people genuinely get to say, we change lives? And this brings joy. What we do, the culture we all contribute to, and the influence we all have as integral part of Team Dixons. Together, we change lives. And that brings me, and it should bring all of you, such deep, lifelong joy. Thank you for all you do.